know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my eyes, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time and something you ain't never seen.
Oh, say does.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Crowder. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
When it comes to running the pick and roll, there is no one better than Chris Paul. He's able to read the floor and manipulate the defense at an unbelievable level.
And finished off by Finney Smith.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Ayton over Porzingis, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Screened by Porzingis. Doncic with it, now guarded by Ayton.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And coming in as a floor spacing 2 guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
Bridges against Hardaway. Bridges misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From deep, Brunson, and Paul pulls it down.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Bridges passes to Paul. And Booker kicks to Paul. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss, and Ayton stays with it.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Bridges against Doncic. Out to Brunson. Back to Doncic. They set the pick. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. Outside Hardaway. Crowder with the steal. Paul looking over the floor. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. He's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him.
At over 7 feet, Porzingis can beat the D down low.
Here's Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, And that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Al Paul, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Over Green, and the Suns miss again.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Suns leading by 3. Here's Paul. Shoots over Brunson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Paul's got 6 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Booker against Brunson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Now, here's Green. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Porzingis with a screen on Paul. Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now here's Booker. He had 15 points last outing. They get the rebound, and Ayton stays with it.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Offline from the top of the key. Phoenix leading by 3. The drive by Booker. Porzingis with the rebound. Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to Charlotte. Green passes to Doncic. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. Plays it up and banks it in.
And we've spoken about Booker's two-way abilities. There we saw it all in one sequence.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now, here's Doncic, still without a basket. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Suns have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Luka Doncic. Phoenix also making some changes. Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Carter in for Chris Paul. Now here's Booker. Puts up a deep 3. Kleber with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing going outside. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Carter outside. Pass to Johnson. It's tipped, and so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Suns 5th,
hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Screened by Porzingis. Floats one up. Brunson finds Kleber. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Bridges sets the screen for Payne. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks leading. Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with a fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
And the shot goes in.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And the second quarter will get underway. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So with Paul on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Carter out there with Payne, and it's Šarić in at the 5. Just 5 on the clock. Payne can't hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Misses the wing 3. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Powell, the pass to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. Green inside the three-point line. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Some hard-nosed basketball, getting in tight, taking it right at the D.
Now here's Payne. Richardson cover. Carter looking around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brunson against Carter. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Crowder, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here is Carter. Scoreless thus far. Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. Over Hardaway. Phoenix, no good that time either. Mavericks shooting well. 50% from the floor. Brunson with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Richardson outside. Right wing. Here's Brunson. Out to Hardaway. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Šarić outside. Carter against Brunson. Lets it go from 11. And it's Carter missing. Dallas with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Powell with a screen on Šarić. Richardson. Pass to Kleber. From deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Suns. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
For 3, Bridges. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beyond the arc. Hardaway, no good. The Suns trailing. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Brunson. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 19 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Josh Richardson. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. Pass to Crowder. Booker at the elbow. Back to Crowder, trying to get something going. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Booker against Doncic. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Hands it from downtown.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read. From the baseline.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Devin Booker.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Booker outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 11 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And here is Doncic. He has 7. Hardaway from outside. Crowder pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to Cleveland. Doncic against Johnson. Powell with a screen on Johnson. Luka on the move. Rebound by the Suns. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Paul dishes to Šarić. Outside Crowder, the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Powell with a screen on Johnson. Here's Doncic. Oh, yes, the turnaround. He's got 12.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Booker outside. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic with it. 12 points for him. to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Crowder. That doesn't go either for Doncic. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Out to Saric. Ball outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hardaway. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Driving to the basket. Powell, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. And we've reached halftime in this one. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Mavericks.
One big reason they're up.
Thanks for spending half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
At forward, they've got Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Porzingis in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Crowder. Here's Doncic. Doncic drains it on the defense.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hardaway against Booker. Ayton a screen on Hardaway. For 3, Booker buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 14 points.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
That's tipped.
And they continue to control the glass.
Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Lob pass to Porzingis. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Now Bridges puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Mavericks leading by 5. Now Doncic, 14 points for him. Out to Brunson. Porzingis sets the pick for Brunson. Over Booker. Nails the 16-footer. He's got 11.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
Ayton a screen on Hardaway. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside, Porzingis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7. Ball's knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Doncic going to work.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Outside Crowder. That three off the mark.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. Mikal Bridges picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
Phoenix foul. Mikal Bridges. First personal foul.
That one misses.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Stolen by Brunson. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Booker, no good. Mavericks leading by 9. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Paul.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Booker, guarded by Green. Back to Ayton. Porzingis with the steal. Brunson with a clean look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got 14. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Bridges for 3. Drops in the tray. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Doncic against Bridges. Out to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bridges. Porzingis against Ayton. Paul for 3. A second chance effort. Porzingis with the block. Doncic dishes to Green. Back to Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. On the drive, Booker. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And for the Suns, Saric comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Payne in for Booker. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Powell with a screen on Bridges. Doncic kicks to Kleber. Kleber sets the screen for Doncic. Back to Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Suns trail by 17. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Saric, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And a beautiful finish by Doncic. Doncic has got 22 points.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Paul outside. Saric with the screen for Paul. With the drive, and the basket is good. Paul's got 11.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 15. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Suns, the wingmen are Booker and Johnson. Saric is out there with Jay Crowder, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. Crowder the bounce pass. Booker draws the double. Carter kicks to Saric. There's the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kleber sets the screen for Green. Jacks up a 3. Kleber, no good. Suns trail by 17. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Kicks it out to Booker. Johnson outside. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Richardson against Saric. A 3 from Porzingis. Sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Carter against Richardson. Carter outside. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Nice D from Porzingis.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. And Phoenix also making a switch. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. And it goes down 2 points.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Carter against Richardson. Pass to Finney-Smith for the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Booker outside. To the inside. Ayton. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jalen Brunson comes in for Josh Green. And Doncic is subbed in for Josh Richardson. And then for Phoenix, Bridges, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Cameron Payne comes in for Devin Booker. And Paul subbed in for Javon Carter. Suns trail by 19. Paul outside. Three-pointer, Crowder. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's the thing about Ayton. It is so hard to keep him off the glass.
Doncic looking it over. Brunson sends a screen for Doncic. And the shot is good. Doncic has got 24 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
To the paint, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Pass to Payne. Now here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Crowder the pass to Paul. Crowder the screen. Tries from 16 and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
Brunson outside. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Good work defensively by Crowder.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
It's tipped, and he recovers it. Ayton with it. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
He deserves a lot of credit, but the D they played on him deserves a little bit of the blame as well. Even when he got hot, they didn't do enough, I don't think, to try and cool him off. And they've been passive when they've needed to be aggressive, and boy, did he make them pay.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Shot by Crowder, no good. Dallas leading by 17. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. You a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Pass to Finney-Smith from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And here's Booker from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Booker finds Paul, and the wide-open shot from Crowder, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Good on the bucket.
And credit the... The whole team, it was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Paul for three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 30 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
57. Thank you, fans, for coming out to support our team tonight. We hope you have a safe trip home. We'll see you back again soon.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. So long.